Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Nadhira Larasati. I'm student of accounting program at EKUITAS Business School Bandung, and today I wanna discuss about my book review, and the book is Primal Leadership by Daniel Goleman. And so let's enjoy this video. Let's talk about the author of this book. This book is written by Daniel Goleman. Daniel Goleman is a co-director of the Consortium for Research on Emotional Intelligence in Organization at Rutgers University. And the second, this book is written by Richard Poyatsis. Richard Poyatsis is professor of an organizational behavior and chair of the Department of Organizational Behavior at the Head School of Management at Chess Western Reserve University. Overall, this book is talk about how to be a leader. The book makes the connection between brain science and leadership people and states that emotional intelligence is an important and complex tool for leaders, provide good example of leader use emotional intelligence. Author of this book talk about leadership flexibility. He said, leaders who have mastered a form or more especially the authoritative, democratic, evaluative, and coaching style have the very best climate and business performance. And the most effective leaders switch flexibility among the leadership style as needed. And this book also talk about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to make ourselves and our relationship effectively. It consists of four fundamental capabilities. The first one is self-awareness, the second is self-management, the third is social awareness, and the fourth is social skill. So let's talk about that. Emotional intelligence, domains, and associated competencies. And the first one is personal competencies, and the second is social competencies. The first one is personal competencies. This capability determine how we manage ourselves, and it's talk about self-awareness. Self-awareness is about emotional self-awareness. What is that? Emotional self-awareness is reading one's own emotions and recognizing their impact. And the second is accurate self-assessment. It's about knowing one's strengths and limits. And the third is self-confidence. It sounds sense of one's self-worth and capabilities. Simply put, self-awareness means having a deep understanding of one's emotions, as well as one's strength and limitation and one's values at the motive. People with strong self-awareness are realistic, neither overly self-critical nor naively hopeful. Rather, they are honest with themselves about themselves, and they are honest about themselves with others, even the point of being able to laugh at their own. The second of personal competence is talk about self-management. What is self-management? Self-management is talk about emotional self-control. It is about keeping destructive emotion and impulses under control. And the second is transparency. Transparency is displaying honestly and integrity. And the third is adaptability. Adaptability is flexibility in adapting to changing situation or overcoming obstacles. And the fourth is achievement. Achievement is talk about the drive to improve performance to meet inner standard of excellence. And the five is initiative. Initiative is about readiness to act and seize opportunities. And the last is optimism. Optimism is how to seeing the upside in event. And then after that, let's talk about the social competence. This capability determine how we manage our relationships. Is about social awareness and relationship management. The first one is social awareness. Social awareness is talk about empathy, organizational awareness, and service. What is empathy? Empathy is seeing other emotions, understanding their perspective, and talking achieve interest in their concern. And the second is organizational awareness. What is that? Organizational awareness is reading the current decision networks and politics at the organization level. And the third is service. Service is about recognizing and meeting follower, client, or customer. And the last of emotional intelligence is talk about relationship management. Relationship management is talk about inspirational leadership. Inspirational leadership is about guiding and motivating with a compelling visions. And the second is influence. Influence is building a range of tactics for persuasion. And the third is developing others. It's about bolstering others' abilities through feedback and guidance. And the last is conflict management. Conflict management is about resolving disagreement in a business. And the last of the book is talking about leadership style. Goleman said the leadership style is about the pace setting, visionary, coaching, evaluative, democratic, and commanding. The first one of the leadership style is pace setting. Most leaders lead this way. In the pace setting leadership style, leaders try to push employees to work harder, does not provide a good connection to anything emotional for employees. And employees also tend to feel like no matter what they do, it's enough for the leader. This style can lead to fight defense of employees, and the categories as using sparingly with caution. And the second of leadership style is visionary. Visionary is in a visionary style, leader articulates a vision to subordinates, and vision must resonate with employees. Trick is actually getting people to understand and see the value in the leader vision. It's important to use in certain situations where change is needed. Overuse can be bad as employees tend to lose focus. And the third is coaching. Coaching is working with direct reports and others on a more one-on-one basis. In this style, leaders focus on convincing subordinates that is in their best interest to follow the direction of the leader, and it provides constructive feedback. And the next of leadership style is evaluative. Evaluative style is leading to relationship. The focus on emotional max empathy. Leader must concern with promoting harmony and fostering friendly interaction. When the leaders being evaluative, the focus on the emotional needs employees even over work goals. This focus make empathy, the ability to sense the feeling, needs, and perspective others, and fundamental competence here. Empathy allows a leader to keep people happy by caring for the whole. And the next of the leadership style is democratic style. Democratic style is leading by agreement, built on a triad of emotional intelligence ability, and this type is the best of type leadership. The democratic style builds on a triad of emotional intelligence ability, like a teamwork and collaboration, conflict management, and influence. The best communication are superb listener, and listening to the key is strength of the democratic leader. Such a leader creates the sense of they truly want to hear employees talk and concern, and they are available to listen. They also through collaboration, working as team remember rather than top-down leaders, and they know how to quell conflict and create sense of harmony. And the last type of leadership style is commanding. Commanding is leading with power. The commanding leader initiative also show up as not waiting for situation to drive him. The commanding style should be used only with extreme caution and targeted situation. So the point of this presentation is the emotional competencies should be assessed by leader on a regular basis or they are important. And the second is leaders should seek to develop their skill through mentoring or further reading on their reflection. And I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.